back in. Some of you might recall the old McDonald's slogan, "You deserve a break today." Well, we all need a break sometimes, but there's a big difference between healthy rest and unhelpful laziness. Leadership expert, public speaker, and author Pete Blank joins us now to talk more about this and help us understand the difference. Good to have you with us.
Good to be here today. Well, I'm actually co-leading sort of a Bible study in my church about rest versus laziness and going into Proverbs and what does it tell us. And I thought this is a great motivational message for everybody.
Yeah,
for everybody to hear.
Because I had a lot of rest this past week because I was off, and I felt like I needed to get things done as soon as I got home.
Right, and the thing is, when you talk about the true definition of rest, we need that. Like, you know, your body tells you sometimes you got to slow it down, especially on days like today. Okay. First alert weather days, if you're working outside.
Don't overdo it, right?
Yeah, I mean, you have to rest. So again, a true amount of rest will be your body's recharging, your mind is recharging, you're recovering your energy, your focus gets better. Because if you're just on 24/7, you start losing all kinds of your faculties and stress goes up and all of that. So rest is good.
I do feel guilty sometimes if I'm just sitting around doing nothing and there's stuff that needs to be done.
You've got that sort of thing that I have where you're laying on a couch on a Saturday and you're like, I got a list of 9 things. Well, as long as you're using that time to recover, it's okay. What laziness is, because you might feel like I'm being lazy, laziness is kind of the opposite, where you know what needs to be done, whether it's work, whether it's your job, whether it's a project, whether working on your relationship, and you're not doing those things when you know you have to. It's kind of like there's a proverb about an ant and a sluggard, and they say, look at the ant. The ant always works, knows what to do, knows where to go. You got to be careful because work is important, but you can't live that lifestyle all the time. You have to have the rest part. But the laziness part is where you come in and go, I know I've got a million things to do, but I'm going to binge watch for 80 hours these shows.
Now, a lot of what you do is you train people to become leaders and managers. So how do you help them, help us find that balance?
Well, there's so much right now on the work-life balance and getting your body right, because people are getting burnt out in the workplace. People are getting stressed. People are being asked to do more with less and all of this. So you'll hear people say, I'm just going to take a lazy day. I need to be lazy today. I would just be careful with that verbology. I would say take a rest day or a mental health day, because laziness, again, has a negative connotation. You can say, because people who are lazy should be working, should be adding value, should be volunteering, and they're not. Whereas rest is just, I have done everything I can, and my body is telling me to take 5.
Do you think it's important to keep a list?
Absolutely.
So that you don't, kind of balance that list too of things to do?
Absolutely. And the other good thing, Mike, besides making a list, is knowing when it's okay to take the rest. Kind of like you said, if you've been on the road for 8 hours and you come home and you know you've got the yard to mow and the dishwasher to empty and the kids to take care of, the kids to take care of has to be done. Right. The other stuff can wait, and use your rest time for that.
All right, good words from Motivation Monday. Pete Blank, we do appreciate it. All right, we're headed to the kitchen next.